Somebody once told me the definition of hell. On the last day on earth, the person you became will meet the person you could have become. Don't let this be you. There are 5 warning signs that your life is not on the right path right now that I want to share with you. And this feedback you're about to get today can either make you bitter or better. That is your choice. Because most people out there, they're brushing their problems under the carpet, hoping that it magically disappears. It never will. And this is why they get to the end of their life full of regrets. Wake up today. Make the changes today so that doesn't happen to you. Without further ado, let's go on to the first warning sign that your life is not on the right path right now. And that is you are staying put due to fear. If right now you're not moving because of fear, if right now you're refusing to make a decision because of fear, if right now you're feeling stuck because of fear, because if right now you know you should be letting go, but you aren't because you're stuck and feeling fearful of the unknown, this is a sure sign that your life needs to be realigned towards your truth, your true north. Because your brain, if you aren't careful, will be using you. You won't be using your brain. The primary function of your brain, remember, is not to make you successful or happy. The primary function is to help you to survive. And this is why we all have got this over-anxious little voice in our mind chattering away. And if you aren't careful, this will take control of the wheels and it will drive you to a destination of unfulfillment. It will drive you towards getting to the end of your life full of regrets. Take control of the wheel today and make sure you're heading towards the right destination. The second warning sign that your life is not on the right path right now is you're constantly daydreaming and asking yourself, what if? What if I was to be living that life that I dream about? What if I was to take that leap of faith? What if I was to make that decision to let go? Maybe this is in regards to your relationship. This is in regards to maybe your career. You know what this may be for you. If right now you're constantly thinking about it, daydreaming about that life, ask yourself, instead of me daydreaming about this reality, how can I incorporate this into my reality? Because that thing you are visioning, if that's happening right now, that's the life you were born to live. And your intuition's screaming out for a change. And it doesn't have to be a bold move you're making in your life. It just needs to be a realignment. That way you are heading towards the right destination. Is that making sense? So that's the second warning sign. The third warning sign is you aren't feeling fulfilled right now. And you aren't experiencing this sense of joy every single day. Think about this. At the end of your life, you're going to be really asking yourself, how did I really experience this journey called life? Did I spend most of my life in this suffering, unhappy state? Or did I live out a true adventure, a life of meaning and fulfillment? And if right now it feels like you're stuck in this autopilot and it feels like you are unfulfilled in your journey, no matter what you are accomplishing, this is your heart screaming out for a change in your life. Really think about this. This is a great exercise for you to incorporate as part of your personal development. Imagine you're sat back on your rocking chair at 90 years old. What 5 things must have happened in your life for you to feel truly joyful and fulfilled? Think about that and post your responses in the comments box below. And that way you can get a step closer to ensuring that you're heading towards that destination and you're realigning your life towards your true north, your values of what's important to you. The fourth warning sign is you're constantly wanting to escape reality. If right now you're finding yourself always thinking about the weekend or your next holiday away from work because you absolutely hate your boss or you absolutely hate your job, or maybe you're trying to escape your partner because perhaps you're not really satisfied with the relationship you're in. Hey, wake up. Stop trying to escape reality. Seth Godin said this best. He said, instead of wondering when your next vacation is, why don't you create a life you don't need to escape from? How can you really do that for you? One of the things I realized of having now personally reached over 40 million lives all across the globe and having had a chance to reach people and connect with people who are right at the top of fulfillment. At the same time, people who are at perhaps the starting of their journey, who aren't feeling fulfilled. What I realized from connecting with the world's 1% is that they feel like it's a dream every single day. They don't want to escape it. They love every single day because they're living their dream. How can you make that happen in your life? Really think about that. The final warning sign your life is not on the right path right now is you don't see a bright future if you were to stay put. And you got to wake up if this sounds like you. If right now what you're doing is temporary, if right now you don't see the future in what you're doing, ask yourself, what can you do so you can realign your life towards greatness? We're not just here to just pay some bills and get busy dying. We're here to thrive and not survive. How can you incorporate that into your life where you're experiencing abundance every single day instead of scarcity? Think about this. So these are the 5 warning signs that your life is not on the right path right now. And I just want to quickly end on this note. You can either take this feedback and just make yourself better or make yourself bitter. The reality is, awareness brings more sense of new problems in your life, but in reality, those problems existed long before you heard a message from me or other people. It was there. You was just trying to hide away from it. Use it to make you better today. And remind yourself, whatever you decide to do, you can't escape risk in life. People believe playing it safe is risk-free. People believe playing it small is risk-free. If you want to play it small and safe, what if, for example, you were to be just stuck in your bedroom with a quilt over your head and people are just feeding you with a spoon for the rest of your life? How would you feel if that was your life? How would you feel at the end of it? You'd probably call that prison, right? You'd probably call that like being stuck. You would say that would be the worst life ever. That's really what it is when you're playing it safe. It's a boring life. Instead of optimizing your life for safety, optimize your life for adventure. How can you make this journey called life full of just incredible amount of experiences? Where you're looking back when you're 90 years old just saying, wow, that was an incredible experience. What can you do to make that reality? And risk in life is not something you can escape from. Because if you decide to play it small, there is a risk to that. If you decide to play it big, there is a risk to that. There's a risk either way. And inaction is still an action. And there's a risk to inaction. There's a risk to action. You got to decide which one is a better risk for me. And follow your heart and take action in making that a reality. Have a great rest of the day and see you very soon. Take care.